We host both virtual and in-store consultations. They are run slightly differently just because of the different platform, but essentially the design experience is very similar. So we get in touch with you, make a time, or you book through our booking app online. After that, you'll be emailed and we request, a little bit of inspiration, design inspiration, pieces you've seen that we've done in the past that you've, resonated with, and any other kind of information that we need, maybe special dates, any really sort of big guiding sort of points that you want to get across. So we're really prepared when we come together. We set a time, we sit down with you for 45 minutes if it's in store, and we design with you one-on-one. We are drawing with you, we're showing you stones such as these, we're putting together collections such as this. That's the kind of when you get to the end arrangement of a piece. This is where you use our gel packs. These are wonderful because these can be hovered over the hand, give you an idea of kind of scale and how the piece will look eventually on the hand. We go through that 45-minute process. Occasionally we need a follow-up consultation if for some reason that we have not been able to source something specific that you were requesting, but generally we're all prepared and we go with you really deep into from the meaning to the technical details. We'll really go through every single point and come to a conclusion. At the end of that conversation, that's for in-store. If we're talking online, we will get in touch. We'll have usually a shorter conversation because we're not so much drawing in front of you or showing you stones exactly. We'll have a quick catch up, usually about 15 minutes, where we go over all of the things that you want to bring into the piece, where you are, what sort of budget you have, and we'll ask you all those questions and get all those details. We will then go away and design, put together stone collections, do drawings, make videos of all of the collections that we think could work for the piece that we've discussed, and we will then start the conversation over email. So you get sent lots of video snippets, photos, and in some instances where it's required, drawings. So once we get to the point where we've got those sort of design options set out, we then document all of the pieces and put together quotes. Often we have a comparison, sometimes it's only one because the person's heart just is set on a piece from the start. We will email that stuff across to you, all of the details, and then you can make your decision. Once you have arrived in your decision, we request a 50% deposit to get started, and once that we receive that, we go straight into the design process. And you can expect your beautiful custom-made piece to be in your hands within about 6 weeks. In some instances, if there's a really special date or something, another sort of life event or another influence happening, we can sometimes bend that time frame, but we generally say 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. So that is generally the process. And on collection of your piece, you pay the balance of the deposit, and you will receive a full independent valuation from a really well-known provider who's working out of Melbourne, and you can use that for insurance purposes. That will have the full documentation of the quality of your stones, the metal, and the valuation of what it's valued at independently. So you've got that peace of mind. We use all recycled refined gold. We're very passionate about sustainability. It's a huge driving factor in every single decision we make here. So not only are we working with sustainably and ethically sourced stones, we've got 100% post-consumer refined gold. That's the only metal we now work with. And we also plant a tree for every single piece of jewellery that we make. So that could be from an engagement ring through to a pendant, a pair of earrings. Our current planting, we have, I think this year we're up to about 950 trees, and the current planting is in Arthur Seat State Forest, which is in Red Hill, Victoria, so just out of Melbourne. And if you are a deeply romantic soul, we can give you the location of that planting, and you can go and visit your Black Finch tree.